still not thinking it's going to work. Well, I broke it.
Okay.
So let's do the mirrors.
Okay.
All right. Now the mirrors requires a completely different setup. So we get to put these tools away because these tools do not do this job. I actually have a tool. I didn't realize how many tools we didn't really need on this job. There's actually a tool that comes with the Jeep that takes the mirrors off along with the top. So let's go find that. Oh, let's pick up our garbage. Throw our garbage away. Garbage. As I slip and kill myself. Okay, so this is the tool that it comes in, and it comes in a cute pouch. Anybody that's got a Jeep knows, but if you know, you know, right? You know?
Yeah, but when you don't know.
When you don't know, you don't know.
You
You
don't
don't know
know.
what you don't know because you don't know.
Ooh, more packages.
More packages, I know. Ordered these a while back. Been waiting for a good day. Try and get them taken off and fixed. And these do not come with instructions as far as I know. So I'm at a bit of a, well, I would say I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, but I'm like every man, I don't read instructions anyway. Let's look at these and see if I can figure out without having to go back to YouTube University. Figure out what we're doing. Because what we got, oh, this is cool. Oh, this is a lot heavier than I thought. So this is, so come over here for a second. This is the piece that goes in here to cover back up that hole, because we're going to put these, mount them up here. So they're going to be mounted up in this part so I can take the doors off and still have mirrors. So this is like, I got looking and going, this is a killer idea. And they'll end up putting the mirrors, now they really won't put them out any further, but we're going to look and see. Because as fate would have it, there are no instructions. So right and left, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's take a look at this. These are sturdy. Oh man, these are stout. Howdy. Always something new. Always something new. We may have to go to YouTube University. Well, actually, it won't be YouTube. It'll be Morris G. Thanks where I bought them. So that's where they go. So the Jeep tool is basically a little socket, and then it's got all the little T wrenches. So this is a T40 that fit. So you can basically I think you can take almost your whole entire Jeep apart just by this little tool. So I'm looking at this and I'm pretty sure this is where this goes. So what they said was, I'm not gonna lie, I actually watched the video. I just didn't want to have to go back to the video. But they say take these out and then of course keep them because they don't send any bolts with. But as I'm looking at it, I think I found the correct place for it to be. Oh, notice the cute little antenna I bought. I was gonna buy a bullet antenna, but they didn't have one, so I just got a little bitty antenna. They're cute. I mean, come on. The big antenna flipping around, you know, so let's see if my theory holds correct here, and I think it will, that this one goes here. I mean, it has to be. It has to be. Because it's got that triangle on it. It has to be. Where's that one at? Oh, it's inside here. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Oh, that's going to be tricky. So that's up inside of there. Oh yeah, that's tricky. And I didn't really realize at the time that there's definitely a hole in. There's definitely a hole in the bottom. It's not a full solid piece, so that's definitely where that bracket goes. Because otherwise you would have a rain bucket, basically. All right. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's go ahead and put these together. I don't know that I care for, I'm gonna be honest with you, if it fits like that, it'll be okay. I gotta make sure it fits. That edge of that could be just a hair shorter. And I noticed that something on this antenna too, when I bought it, the bottom of this was just a little wide, and the stub that they give you to put it in was just a hair short. And it says, oh, it's universal. Well, the 2017 definitely has some different issues, and that's what this is, the 2017. Lest you think I'm rich and got me a brand new Rubicon or something, but I don't. So, got me a good old JKU Sport. And it's been a good little Jeep. It's got 114,000 miles on it, basically. And I got 113,000 on the tires, which are BF Goodrich. They're all terrains. They're the KO2s. I gotta tell you, man, I was never a BF Goodrich fan, and my cousin, who runs Rocky Mountain Extreme webpage, he owns it and everything. He suggested them, and I put them on, and these tires have been great, man. 113,000 miles on tires. That's incredible. So BF Goodrich, you know, look me up. Like they'll ever hear this. But those are good tires. I'd love to get some sort of a prize or something for getting those tires that far. They have done really, really well. I'm not at all unimpressed. I mean, I'm gonna make sure this has got the last tight bit on it so it doesn't fall off on me. Make sure it's tight. As tight as I can get it. How many foot-pounds of torque? I don't know. Being how they send instructions, I really don't know. But these weren't all that tight. Now, come with me around here for a second. This is gonna be a little more tricky too. It's not bad, but I have to take apart. See, it's not bad. I just gotta take apart this right here. You see these hold on to the mirror. So this is kind of, well, it's not a two-person job if you have a brain. So you roll that down. Yeah, they're not on that very tight. So I'm gonna switch sides here and let you see. And I'll take these apart. And then we put the bracket back in, so obviously so they stay sealed. So hey, it was a good system. I like the idea about having the mirrors off the door anyway, because every time you slam the door, these mirrors that aren't powered, they tend to move. And I'm a mirror guy. Having been a truck driver, the side mirrors are my lifeline. So I don't like it when my mirrors move. So if we're successful with this one, we'll put the other one on. If we're not, we're going to be unsuccessful and it's going to suck. Okay, so all right, so, and these are plastic, but I have to take, so what we got to do is I got to take this, I got to take the mirror out of here. So this thing actually goes away and then it goes to metal anyway. So that's actually a good thing. So let's put our brakes, our cover on. Hold still and I'll get the cover. Okay, the cover. Okay, I need to look at that mirror because the cover. Well, no, I guess I don't. I just got to look at the bracket itself, at the holes, because it looks like that one is longer than the other one anyway. Perfect. Whoop. Now I hate threading. I hate threading things in the hole. I can't do enough. I can't do enough wrong anyway. I'm trying to find this thing in a dang hole. In a blind hole. Like, okay, find the frickin'. This is gonna be the hardest thing I do. I guarantee you, right here. Putting that in there. Oh my gosh, that became easy, didn't it? It did kind of come easy. I want to take that one out. I don't like the. Nope. Nope. Missed it. It is difficult. I gotta tell you. No, missed it again. There it is. There it is. They seem like they're cross-threaded, so I'm not sure. They're a little tight. I'm gonna say we go with it. Yep, we're gonna go with it. Now, if I ever wanted to put power mirrors on here, I don't know how that would ever work. I don't think that would work. I'd like to have power windows on here, but just one more thing to go wrong. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, because I'm not too, oh, okay, just making sure that the cover fits kind of where, so we're not making new shades of red. Okay, now let's come back out here again. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that mirror. You can go ahead and grab it for me, camera person Martha. So we've got to take this off. So let's go ahead and, whew, that's the one that had the torque on it. Okay, so we're taking this off because then this plastic bracket goes away. I find that interesting that that's a plastic bracket. I think there's probably some metal inside of it. I'd love to dissect it and tell Jeep, okay, you need to fix this. Because they're pretty flimsy. When you, like I said, when you slam the door, and not that you slam the door, but you got to push it pretty hard because they are pretty airtight. It actually moves the mirror because the mirrors, I got no way to tighten the mirror. I don't know how to tighten it. I wish there was a way you could tighten them inside. Somebody smarter than me could probably tell me there's a way to tighten that mirror bracket down. The mirror itself, not the bracket. The mirror itself. Tighten it to where the mirror won't move so much. Make it more firm. So, all right. So now we've taken that apart. Okay. Okay, so that comes out, right? It just says it does. Everything that I've read says it does. Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know. It has to come apart because that's the whole contingency here to get. So, I did a little YouTube. It wasn't YouTube. This would be Morris Jeep because this is where they came from. I went and looked at their instructions and it basically says it's going to take a little bit of pressure to get this off. So I'm trying, and I put gloves on because I can feel the scratches on my knuckles coming. But it says it takes some pressure. Just work it back and forth, but I'm killing myself. It's moving. I can see it moving, but I don't know where. Yeah, I think it comes from there. So, but I'm trying not to. I'm just trying to do it right. And my tailgate makes a nice vise, I guess. I don't know. But it's a lot more difficult getting this out than they let on, which is kind of sucky. So I was gonna try and do a screwdriver and pry it.
But I'm also afraid of how that's going to turn out.
So what I may do, I got a whole new thought process here. May not be the right tool for the job either. I need something to beat on this thing with. And I really don't have the right tools where I'm at here. And I'm not sure this is the right tool either. Yeah, that's a start. How can I pry on it? Well, I can try. No, that's not gonna work either. Well, back to the drawing board for a prying device. I need something to pry this one down. Maybe hammer. Bigger hammer. Hold on, I'll be right back. So, I now have two devices. One is a please move device, and the other one is if you don't move, I'm going to get serious device. We're going to use the please move device first. Partly because I'm afraid of breaking things. Still not thinking it's going to work. Well, I broke it. You're going to break plastic when you do this, I understand. So I'm fully committed now. The second one shouldn't be this hard. But I'm fully committed now. I cannot figure out where it comes off of. So we committed a major sin, but at the same time, I've got the brackets to replace it. I just got to get this off. So technically, I can't sell that to anybody. This device has to come off of here. So this has to come off. Okay, it just took persuasion. Okay, now this is where they were talking about this bracket. They gave me a little, this is a plastic insert bracket that I don't think in this case is required to do the job. Well, no, it is. But I got to put it on here to make it work. I'm gonna have to go on there. Ah, very good. Okay. Well, looky there. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I sure hope that sits right. I think it does.
I think you better go sit in the.
Yeah, I think I better go sit in there and see and make sure, because that just looks weird. Okay, can you push that mirror out? Just the inside of the mirror, push it out
Like that?
and go up. That is not the best mirror setup with doors. That is a lot of mirror missing, but I got a lot of view. Hold on just a second. Okay, so
think you still have to put the thing underneath through the bolt up.
Yeah, no, I gotta put the bolt up through. Yeah. What I'm saying is this does not give you the best mirror view
Usage.
because of the fact that it sits deeper in here than it should. Or am I wrong? Did I get the wrong part? No, they're identical parts. So from my view, I don't know that I care for that. I don't have a lot of choice now. I've committed. What I do have a choice of is I'm going to build a different bracket if I have to, because I don't like this bracket, really. The other one's going to be fine, but this mirror sits in a different position. The other bracket will be just fine. This one needs to be bigger. So I'm going to have to, when I get home, where all my tools and stuff really are, I'm going to have to build me a different bracket. Which, now that I see how this is done, that'll be super easy, because I can now see what I need, because I hadn't thought about doing it this way. For my money, I would put that up here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So if you ask me, it's a Mopar replacement. I don't like it. So I will just howdy, good friend. I will oh no, hold on just a sec. We got to change some things here first. So I need to rotate this at a different angle. Nope, that's the other way. That's tightening. I need to loosen. I need to go lefty-loosey. That's not a great setup. But now I got a plan that I think I can make it work better with that kind of a yeah, okay, perfect. So if I was clear over here and I come to here, no, I should be over here, and then I'll come back to there. I don't understand what I just said either, but it's like I know where there's got that point where it pops over. Oh my gosh, I got a nick in my Jeep. All right, so this is what I was talking about. All right, I need to change that now. All right, that's what I need to change, because this is now right there. Okay. Hey, this, again, I don't know that I like this design, but it's an easy enough design to duplicate. Seriously, in all honesty, I think I can duplicate this and do a better job. I know, that's pretty bold of me. But now, no, I need to be, okay, I screwed that up. That position, that position, that position. Yep, I need to be in this position. I'm learning so much. Because the mirror has a 3-position, it's got a 3-position, pops in, pops back out, so you don't break it off. I think this is finally, now, I think I finally figured out what I'm doing wrong. Because see there, it goes like that, like that. Nope. No, I'm still not right. Because apparently it goes further around than even I thought. That should be like that. All right, brain dead. So I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I put these mirrors on, we got all the way through this, right? So I committed to the one, I broke the plastic. This is a terrible design, and I am not gonna, I'm taking them back off because the design is just wrong. You can see where I'm standing here, how they're terrible. So I'm gonna take them off of here, and and I'm going, I've committed to the other side. I broke the plastic, whatever, but I'm taking them off because you cannot see. I'll show you here a second. Here, I'll show you. Okay, from my perspective of the driver, there's my rear view mirror. And I gotta be honest with you, that is unacceptable. There's no rear view mirror there. So we're gonna go back to the regular mirrors. I'm gonna send these back. Now that I know what this plan is, what I need to do, I think I'm gonna have somebody build me the bracket that they go in, and I'm going to create a different setup because I could do a better job. I think this is just, sorry for, being cranky about it, but I don't like it at all. It's not a good setup. So, well, I guess when you meet something like that, you pay the $90 or whatever, or you turn around and you go, this thing sucks. This doesn't work. I mean, the antenna I bought a stupid little antenna. Let me show you that little deal too. So here we go. There's the antenna. So let me show you up close and personal. You can kind of see what my plan was to get a bullet one, right? And they didn't have any, so I bought this one. And when it came to putting it in, this was not the same size as the antenna itself. So I ended up screwing it down with a pair of pliers because there's no place to actually twist a wrench on like original. So there's two pieces I've just bought from, and I'm gonna say it's Morris Jeep. I'm not happy with, it's not their parts, they're the wholesaler, but these parts, they don't work. This doesn't work at all. I can't drive down. That was such a good idea. Such a good idea. This thing is such a good idea. I like it, but it's just not, it doesn't work in practice. I gotta change the whole entire setup. So, okay, off to the races and a different idea. Okay, a Mopar part. So that's a Jeep at this point, and you can see that they don't sit on the same level, okay, which wouldn't have taken much. And then the angles are so wrong, and that's so much shorter because now you've changed putting this in the way of your rear view mirror. But that changed all of that. Angles and everything are wrong. Look at it, you can just see how wrong it is. So, final words, I am sending this back. I can build a better design by myself than pay $90 for this, so I'm sending it back. So just so you know, went back to original. Yes, I committed fully to this, and now I have to deal with a broken part until I get something else figured out. But you know what? I can do better. This is stupid to pay that kind of money for that and accept that as quality product, because it's not. So for comparison, I'm going to show you how that looks on the actual OEM, the original equipment manufactured by the manufacturer. And look at the difference in that, and then tell me there's something not wrong with that. Now, understandably, that's supposed to be when your doors are off. But if you look at where that mirror actually sits as compared to that vent right there, and where that mirror actually sat back in the other way, I'm telling you, that is not a good design even with the doors off, because you still can't see the bloody mirror. Sorry, didn't mean to use that word. Sorry, you still can't see the mirror. I just don't think that's a good plan. I just think it's really bad. I'm sometimes a guy who will just take whatever he gets, because it shows up. But I think in this case, I think I'm justified in sending this back and saying, look, these just do not do the job, because they are designed as a mirror to replace these mirrors to take the doors off. But so you put a patch in the door so you can still use the doors, but you can't use the mirrors. So anyway, thanks for watching. It was kind of fun. It was a little bit of a learning process. I kind of figured out that, in some cases, maybe I really can build something easier and better. So I'm either going to see if I can't find something better, or when I get back, I'm going to build my own now that I realize that's a thing. I can do that way. So let's get after it. Let's try something new. One more thing I'm going to try that I probably shouldn't. Anyway, why not at this point?